Hi, my name is Kohler and I'm a sophomore communication major. And the reason why this is a video presentation is because I'm actually currently in Australia studying abroad for the semester. Okay, so I decided to do a crossword puzzle to describe the ideal prefect. And the reason why I decided to do a crossword puzzle is because each of these terms work together to form one perfect prefect. So we're going to go through these clues that you should have in front of you on your handout along with the crossword puzzle and find out what each one of these terms are. So our first clue says, being able to follow rules and respecting the authority of others. And now this is obedience. A good prefect needs to be able to have obedience and take orders from others so that they can perform well in situations that may be stressful at times. And they need to be able to make these good decisions. So as a member of the volleyball team, I'm constantly taking orders from my coaches and my captains, and it's not just to better myself, but it's to better the entire team. So one across is obedience. The next clue says, important when getting to know your residents and building relationships with them in order to seek opportunities to learn and to grow. Now this is conversation. Prefects must be able to have conversation with the residents so that they can get to know them. And as a communication major, I'm constantly working in groups in my classroom and listening to other students' ideas and conversing with them to come up with better ideas. And I will carry this on into being a prefect because I'm getting to know my classmates through our conversations just like I will get to know my residents. So 7 across is conversation. Okay, next is 8 across, and it says, listening to others, granting forgiveness, and admitting your mistakes. This is humility. Prefects must be humble because they must know when they made a mistake, and they must learn from this mistake, such as knowing how to handle a situation. They may handle it wrong and then have to learn from it next time how to handle it better. So once again, working in groups, you have to be humble and know that someone else in your group may have a better idea than you do. So 8 across is humility. Our next clue is 9 across, and it says, taking the time to reflect and build a relationship with the Lord in order to ask for guidance. This is prayer. All people, not just prefects or college students, need prayer. We need prayer in our lives whenever we're going through a hard time, and we can talk to the Lord and He can give us guidance on how to handle it. So I've been raised a Catholic my whole entire life, and my parents have always taught me that prayer is always there for you and the Lord can always help you. I will carry this into being a prefect because if it ever becomes stressful, I can always ask for guidance and help me handle this situation. So 9 across is prayer. So now we're going to go into the downs. So first is 2 down, and it says, practicing self-restraint and acting with maturity. This is discipline. Being a prefect is a full-time job, and you need to have time management and discipline with your time management. Now last semester I was a straight A student while being in season with volleyball and being a member of SGA and APB and having a work-study job. So I handled time management and discipline very well. I was really strict with myself, making sure that I got everything that needed to be done. So I'll also carry this into being a prefect because I can handle stressful situations and having a lot on my plate all at once because I'm used to it. So 2 down is discipline. Our next clue is 3 down, and it is welcoming others and treating them with respect. And this is hospitality. As an upperclassman on the volleyball team, it was our job to take our 12 freshmen underneath our wings and welcome them to St. Vincent and make them feel comfortable and understand that they're going through a difficult transition, especially with being on a college sport. So if I were to be a prefect in, say, St. Benedict Hall, I would treat my residents with the same respect and understanding that I had for the freshman volleyball players. So 3 across is hospitality. Our next one is 4 down, and it says, taking care of what is given to you and your space that you share with others. Now this is stewardship. I've lived in the dorms for the past year and a half, and I've respected my area. Now, as a member of SGA, we have an FMO committee, and this is where we can bring issues or ideas to FMO and they can deal with it on campus and fix a problem or add to our campus. So if I were to see a problem in the dorms dealing with FMO, I could bring it to SGA and the problem would be solved very quickly. So 4 down is stewardship. Next is 5 down, and it says, embracing the traditions of the community. Now this is stability. Being a successful student requires stability of our traditions and taking in the St. Vincent College way. Now this is respecting the Benedictine values and respecting our traditions. So I've learned this through our teachers, and my teachers always being open for me to ask them questions, and my prefects in the past always being open for me to talk to them whenever I need anything. Now this is the St. Vincent tradition, and I would like to carry this on into me being a prefect. So 5 down is stability. Okay, next is 6 down, and it says, embracing the Lord and your neighbors around you with an open heart and mind. Now this is love. As a volunteer at the nursing home, I experienced love very quickly for those residents, even though I barely knew them. Now as a prefect, I'll have the same love for my residents, and I'll get to know them through conversation better and have an open heart even more. So I think I can love very easily, and I want to experience that with my residents. So 6 down is love. Now our final clue is 7 down, and it says, working with a group and making decisions that will benefit the group by being considerate. This is community. Each club or activity that I'm involved in is a community, and being a prefect will just be one other community that I'll be involved in, and I hope that we can all be considerate of each other and work together to solve any issues that we have. I'm used to working in communities, and I want to continue and build and work with different kinds of communities, and I think being a prefect is a great way to do that. So as you can see, this crossword puzzle is made up of all the Benedictine values that the St. Vincent tradition is. And I think that when they all work together, they make the ideal prefect with the ideal characteristics. And therefore, I've outlined how these have related to my life and how I would like to carry them into me being a prefect. Thank you again. My name is Kohler, and I hope you have a great day.